Today we're actually going to talk about that one important document which you actually need to submit when you're applying for your student visa for France. The travel medical insurance is one of the most important documents which you will submit as a part of your student visa application for France. And in today's video, I'm actually going to discuss why you need it, for how long it should be, what are the requirements it needs to follow, and where you can eventually book it or you can buy it from, right? My name is Gaurav and I'm a business school professor based in France, and I've been very fortunate to be living in France since the year 2014. It's been quite a while right now. Today's video is part of a series which I'm currently working on for all of you, which I would like to call it as the Pre-Departure 2020 series. The goal of the series is very simple, and it is to provide you with highly valuable content, information, which will definitely save you a lot of time, money, and stress throughout your whole study in France experience. Now, if you're new to this channel, I have only one favor to ask you, and that is to subscribe to my channel so you do not miss out on this beneficial information, which will definitely come to your help or come to your aid at different parts of your study in France experience. So why do you need a travel medical insurance when you're first traveling to France? And the reason is very simple. It is because first, it's a requirement. It's a requirement as a part of your student visa application for France. And second, basically, this is the most important reason, is when you first come to France, the first 3 months you're technically not insured by the social security system. For your social security system to kick in, it takes a minimum of 3 months, and it is for that very reason why you actually need to buy a travel medical insurance, so that it covers you for those 3 months when you're not insured by the social security system. But let us actually look in detail why you actually need it, what are the visa requirements for a travel medical insurance, for how long you need it, and from where you can buy it. So right now we are on this website where they mention about the travel medical insurance and the requirements and why you need it. So the why you need it part, when visiting Europe, I don't know if this is clear, but yeah, it looks clear. When you're visiting Europe, travelers should be able to handle and financially cover medical services in case of an accident, injury, or any other sudden event. To take care of unexpected expenses that arise while traveling, having travel insurance has been proven to help travelers with financial support and the comfort to continue their travel journey without worries. So, very simple, right? And this is very important for the first 3 months when you're technically not insured by the student social security system of France. And once you're insured by the student social security system, it's a security system. It's one of the most I don't know how to say it, but mind-blowing benefit of living in France. Now, what are the visa requirements? So what are the Schengen visa insurance requirements? Sorry. Well, let me rephrase that. What is the Schengen visa insurance requirements? First, the medical insurance for the Schengen visa must meet the following criteria. It has to have a minimum coverage of at least 30,000 euros, which is equivalent to 34,000 USD, United States dollars. It should also cover all the member states of the Schengen area. So whenever you're going to any part of the Schengen area, this insurance should technically cover you. And it should technically cover any expenses which might arise in connection with repatriation for medical reasons, urgent health attention, and or emergency hospital treatment or death. Yeah. So you know what it means and why you need it. So technically, you needed to buy it. You need to actually buy it for at least a minimum of 3 months, and that is basically the first 3 months when you're in France and you're not insured by the social security system. Now, back in the day, I actually had to go and look for people who actually sold these particular insurance, but now VFS is actually upgraded. So congrats for all of you. You don't actually have to go and run around, but actually there's a website you can actually go up to, and I will definitely put the links down below. So while you're going to click on the links, don't forget to actually subscribe to my channel. And it's very simple. When you're here, you can actually just put France. You need to put, let's say, the date. So I'm going to choose the 1st of October to, let's say, 3 months, so end of December. And I'm one traveler. Are all travelers residents of India? Yes. Is this trip starting from India? Yes. And you press view code. It's so simple. It was so difficult and annoying and time consuming before, and that's why I said this series is all about saving you a lot of time, money, and stress and pain. So it's basically around 3,139, 3,282. You can actually choose different types. So the minimum is basically 50,000. So you definitely have to choose 50,000, but you can choose for basically 100,000, 250,000, 500,000. You can also choose a minimum of 3 months, you can choose for 6 months, you can also choose for 9 months, and you can choose up to a year. So you can choose whichever is needed for you, whichever you think is basically more appropriate for you. But my advice is basically just take the 3 months. It's more than enough. And by the end of it, basically you will be, part of the social security system of France, which is the most mind-blowing social security system in the world. Like, it's the most mind-blowing benefit. Like, just a quick story. It's basically like, once I had to go to a hospital and I needed to get treated for something. And finally, you just get in, they ask you for your social security your social security number, they do the whole processes, and finally when I went to pay it, they laughed at me. That is an experience you'll never forget. And they were like, you don't need to pay. And they actually genuinely laughed. They're like, what are you up to? Like, why do you want to pay? You're like covered by the social security system. Like, imagine walking into a hospital, it's a fancy hospital, getting treated and not having to pay for it. And obviously because the social security system takes care of you. But I can't say the same for India. Like, going to a hospital is the most scariest thing in India, because you will never know what is the quote of a bill, like what bill will be like pushed upon you or put on you basically. Anyways, it's a very simple procedure. Just to summarize, you need a insurance, or you need a travel medical insurance for at least a minimum of 3 months. It needs to be at least cover a minimum of $30,000, but the basic one is $50,000. You can buy it on this particular website, which is here, and the requirements are particularly, it should at least have a minimum coverage of $30,000. It should cover all member states of the Schengen area, and it should cover any expenses which might arise in connection with repatriation for medical reasons, urgent health attention, and/or emergency hospital treatment or death. Once you buy it, I think it will be sent to you. Let's check what happens. Once you buy it, it will be sent to you, and you just need to submit a copy of it for your student visa application for France. And eventually, you need to actually carry a copy of it with you when you're going to France. That's it for today. I hope this video brought a little more insight on why you need this insurance. When I first went, I did not know, but when I had to apply for my second time, I actually knew. And the reason why I made this video basically is, when you first go to buy this insurance, or when I used to go to buy this insurance, basically they used to like tell me buy it for 6 months, buy it for 100,000, buy it for more, and you could make a few mistakes because it's a money business anyways. The more you buy, the more commission the guy gets. And I don't think that's possible now because of this particular website. And that's it. And I hope nothing unfortunate happens in the first 3 months. And if it does, there'll always be insurance to cover you. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to this channel and you would like to see more information or content which will definitely help you have a better experience in France, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Don't hesitate to follow me on Instagram at The Lost Indian, and don't hesitate to follow my Facebook group or join my Facebook group, which is called the Indian Student Network of France. That's all for today. I shall see you next time. Peace.